So, just go skipping back. See, this is the bakery, still working. This is a little bit before Passover. What is it? One day before. So that was the bakery. It is now 7:20. Welcome to Corona Corner. I'm gonna go get the newspaper. It gives structure. Also, I give it to my elderly neighbors who don't come out of the house. And every morning I give them a newspaper. I'm going to give them two. There's plenty of newspapers. Most people don't take the newspapers. I find that reading the newspaper is better than listening to the news because it gives you, I love this painting here. When you read the newspaper, it gives you control, because you have the power to decide which page to turn. When you're listening to the news, you can't control. You don't know what's going to be on. Also in the newspaper, but it floods you. It's more like flooding, and also the voices are very dramatic. We have 55 dead. You know, it's a bit different. Can't explain it. I think it's the difference between reading a book and watching a show. It's much more invasive. When you're watching a video, it's much more invasive. So last night I fell asleep to a meditative video. It really helped me. My friend Cody on Cody Talks on YouTube did a wonderful presentation, and he talked about the importance of sleep, to disconnect from screens, and I think he's going to be a meditating instructor in the future. He's a coach. What else is he? Nutritionist, cook, a wonderful person. He lives in California, and watching him really calms me down. It's important to keep in touch, even with people you've never met, but I've been following his YouTube for a while. One of my favorite people to watch, because it is very soothing, and he's been through a lot in his life. Not very long life, but a very genuine person. He's changed his gender, which is really impressive. It took me a while to understand what it means also, and I think it's really a difficult thing to do. And this journey has just made me aware of how complex people's lives are. Sorry to bend here. So I lost contact with Facebook because something happened on Facebook. I don't know what. I lost my account, and I have some friends in the US that I would love to hear from. It's not that I'm thinking people are dropping dead like flies over there. I really don't. There's been a memorial site on Jerusalem Post for Jewish people that died. I mean, there should be one for everybody that died, actually, but every group mourns in its own way. And I looked at the list, and they're all elderly people. As much as I'm not that young myself, but I still think we cannot panic and thinking this is an epidemic that kills people like flies. It's not like some apocalyptic movie. I see more and more people without masks. It's very difficult to breathe. And the shocking thing, I saw a man in a handicapped he had like something, and he was smoking, and I'm learning not to comment because I'm a person who comments, but I'm like thinking that's the first thing you should do is stop smoking. You know, especially when this virus it affects the lungs, you know. It's time to get healthy. If you smoke, stop smoking, you know. And running is a wonderful, wonderful thing. I wish I could do that. I might actually try, you know what? I might actually try. But without the dogs, or at least with one. They don't run. They're elderly, so. Do you want to run? They can run like 2 minutes or something. 1 minute, no, that's a lot. So beautiful flowers here. I have to comment upon that municipality planted. Look, every day is different. I see more and more people running. Yesterday I was out at 1 o'clock in the morning because I realized I forgot to walk the dogs. And last time I walked the dog was noontime because I had this incident with the border police kicking me out of the dog park, and since then I hadn't been out. So I woke up at 1 o'clock thinking, and they were all sleeping. So I woke them up. I took one dog after another, and there was a man running fast. That was apocalyptic, so he was really like really running fast. And I think that's what you should do. I mean, around your block, I'm not telling people take long runs and do marathons, but I'm talking about just run around the block, The guard, there was a case of a woman being stopped in another city, but I don't think they're stopping people who are running. First of all, it's too much trouble. It's not easy to stop a running person. So go ahead and be like Forrest Gump and just run. I'm not saying, I'm not encouraging people to make long runs, but I think it must be so good for stress relief. And that's also important to say. I'm going to try to do my yoga again. There's a lesson now. There's twice a week, a day, there's lessons from Shivananda Yoga Tel Aviv. It's broadcast. Sometimes it's in English. And there's recorded lessons. There's different teachers. I'm going to try to do this one. I don't know who's the teacher. I'm not going to do everything because I do have blood pressure probably issues. But that coffee I got from the Ethiopian kiosk just fixed me. It was fantastic. So, running out of dog bags for the dog. But I am picking up the dog thing because I think you need to do that. Trying to keep sanity. Here's Shelby talking to you. Shelby, what do you have to say to the people? Hello, everyone. I had this dream last night. I was watching children and a mother appeared and then the child went to her and I was on the screen and I was trying to communicate through the screen and I couldn't communicate, and then there were all kinds of people bringing me babies. I just dreamed that, I think it's about this, all this, the door opened and there were babies. People brought me their babies. And I think it's about always feeling I have to take care of everything. And that I'm the only one who can take care of things. Here they closed up. Oh. Okay, so here people are standing in line already. It's a huge line to the supermarket. I asked my son whether he's going to. Here, this woman is standing, you see? I wanted to show you how long the line is at the supermarket. So this woman is at the end. You see all this line? I'm not doing it. For all the gold in China? What is it? All the rice in China. I'm not doing it. That's not a good metaphor these days. Look. She's at the end. All these people are standing in line. I don't have the patience, to be honest. I don't have the patience, the nerves, or anything. And yeah, this I can't get. I don't know. בוקר טוב. אני צריכה, תן לי 3, ניתן להם 2. אני רק לוקחת לזוג מבוגרים. מה שלומך? כן, לא צריכים לעשות פאניקה, נכון? הכל בסדר. לא צריך לדאוג. תראה איזה תור, ראית? תראה איזה תור. תסתכל מה זה, מטורפים. וזה פתוח בכלל? נראה לי הם פתחו? מה זה? כן. אני הולכת לחנות AMPM מקסימום, או יש לי